Officials of Kampala Capital City Authority, led by the Executive Director, Jennifer Musisi, taking a ride in the new passenger train. If all goes well, you could be on this train next month if KCCA rolls out the passenger train service to ply the 13-kilometer Namanve-Kampala route.
Initially, we had a target of February, but there have been some issues like refurbishing the coaches, repairing the trucks that has taken some time, and also issues to do with the concession agreement.
Rift Valley Railways, that manages the trains, says it expects 3 new coaches in the country by September this year.
To back up the service, but for starters, we have 5 coaches.
For a long time, KCCA had been looking for a means of transport like this one that will relieve the transport chaos in Kampala. This train, for instance, will carry 600 people, effectively ruling out 40 taxis from the streets of Kampala. Each coach carries 120 people. There will be 4 stations for commuters to board in Namanve, Chireka, Nakawa and the Kampala railway station.
We are working with RVR to have a parking place so that people can park their vehicles at Namanve and get onto the train and then pick their vehicles up when they come off the train at the end of the day.
A passenger will pay 1,700 shillings for a one-way ride.
Comfortable and quite a good ride.
And I think it's an overdue decision which would have been taken yesterday. Kampala now needs to have massive transport.
KCCA says the train service is part of a wider plan to improve public transport in the city, and that includes the introduction of a bus rapid transport program.
There's also another provider that is already written to us saying buses have been shipped and should be in the country within the next couple of months.
But an urban planning consultant, Dr. Charles Kojo Amoti, says the best way to manage the public transport system in Kampala is to integrate all the various systems.
Kampala planning was not integrated with the transport networks. Railways was on its own. The buses were being handled under a different sector, the private sector.
It is not easy to enter or disembark from the trains due to the length of the steps. But KCCA Chief Musisi says this will be rectified by building raised platforms at the stations. This is not the first time KCCA had tested passenger trains. The potential users can only hope that this official opening will push the idea closer to reality. Moses Sakena, NTV.